Hello and welcome! I'm Dave, the developer of S.P.L.I.T, an indie puzzle platformer for PC, and I'd like to introduce you to some of the main features of the game. Okay then, let us start with the most important mechanic, the dimension switch. It is a simple action that can be done anytime, affecting the properties of the blue and red cubes only, at least for now. To demonstrate, let me jump onto the red cubes. As you can see, I can stay on them, nothing special. But once I try hopping onto the blue transparent cubes, I fall through. Starting over, jumping onto the red cubes, then onto the mid platform. Now, I change the dimension and as you can see, the blue cubes become fully visible and I can step on them. Turning back, the red cubes have become transparent, meaning I'd now fall through them. With that in mind, let's go to the next room. It's almost the same but with a key difference. There's nothing in between the red and the blue cubes. So what do? Exactly, we switch the dimension while jumping. In room 3, we find ourselves in a new situation. There's no obvious way to reach the other side of our path. Looking around of what to do, we spot a switch on the floor, a cube that looks like the ones on the floor, called builder cubes, and a ball. Activating the switch triggers the builder cube pushing the ball, but it falls down shortly after. Maybe if we time the dimension switch so that the ball reaches the end of the line, it may activate something? And yes, it does, opening a new path for us to continue. In room 4, two features have been added. The jump boost that can be used while in the air to push us a bit forward, and movable cubes. Both of them, and a switch, come into play for the next puzzle. We somehow have to get to the other side, so let's jump down and use the switch first. Okay, that seems helpful. Now we have to get back up, somehow. Using the movable cube, that should be a piece of cake. Although we're not making the jump. Therefore, the cube has to be placed on the wall, but then how do we get up to even be able to jump across? Well, the solution might be as simple as delay. In order to demonstrate a more complex network of many features working together, we're gonna go nuts. Obviously we're supposed to reach the top, but even with a jump cube and the jump boost, we're not making it. We'll be needing something, but what? Let us analyze what we've got. There are lasers that could power the gate, if they'd be able to reach it. Well, they don't, not with two seemingly active builder cubes blocking the way. Over here, two lasers are actually powering something. Maybe two builder cubes? If we could block their side, would that do the trick? At least for one, we'll be needing a movable cube, and after a quick search, we do find it. Placing it in front of the laser source does let one laser pass, nice. But how do we block the second laser? Following a trail and at the end, the good old ball from room 3, meaning we have to make it block the laser. Before trying to activate it, let's study the course, we'll have to maneuver it through. Some dimensions cubes, okay, but here, builder cubes and a switch. The switch seems to play a loop. Maybe we'll have to time the animation to lift the ball up? Then again, some dimension cubes, and at the very end, the ball would fall through the floor. Perhaps if we... Yes, that ought to do it. Going back, we see another switch next to a mirror in the floor. This could initiate the sequence, and... yes! Only one more thing to do. Replacing the movable cubes so that both lasers are blocked. First, make sure we're in the right dimension. then making the mirror go back into the floor, and the gate opens. In here we find a so-called skill cube. We can put the skill displayed on it, slow motion, into our skill queue. Right now there's only one slot available, though in the final game there are 3 slots with 2 other skills to be queued. Invulnerability and teleportation. This will make for some amazing puzzles since you have to have the right sequence in order to advance. Every skill has different properties to be used for different situations. Here the slow motion does not only slow down time, it also increases your speed, so that, in combination with a jump cube, and we're making it. Remember when I said at the beginning that the dimension switch affects the properties of blue and red cubes only, at least for now? Well, S.P.L.I.T takes that idea even further. This was but a slight demonstration of S.P.L.I.T. The final game will include much more, also by taking the dimension switch way further. For more information, please check out the IndieDB page or the UA4 thread. If you like more in-depth information about the development process, or if you would like to support the project, make sure to check out S.P.L.I.T on Patreon. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.